One thing that is important to understand is that teachers are really elementary licensed or secondary licensed. And so if you're elementary licensed, you teach in general kindergarten through 5th or 6th grade, depends on sort of how your school system works, and you teach multiple subjects. So you teach a little bit of reading, you teach a little bit of math, you teach a little bit of science, you teach a little bit of social studies, but you're not specialized in one subject. Once you switch over to secondary, which can start at 6th or 7th grade, if you teach math all day long, you have to have an endorsement. You have to be licensed to teach that subject as the bulk of your teaching day. And so our 7th and 8th grade teachers, sometimes our 6th grade teachers, absolutely our high school teachers are secondary licensed and endorsed. And this presents some challenges with being efficient in the district. So Tim talked about, your preschool teacher, who is even more specific than elementary licensed, a preschool teacher and often a kindergarten teacher are early childhood licensed. But he said, our preschool teacher can't go help in the middle school. Well, it's not that no one's helpful, it's that a preschool teacher could not pick up a 6th grade math class if we needed one more section. And a 3rd grade teacher at Athena Elementary can't run over to the high school and pick up a freshman English class if we needed one more section, and vice versa. And with decreasing enrollment in the district, that's the phase we're in now, we need to increase our efficiency. The example I like to use best is band. We have a wonderful new band teacher, Mr. Gao. He starts his day at Weston Middle School and he teaches 6th, 7th, and 8th grade band. And then he comes to the high school and teaches band here, 2 sections of music here. But we lose a period in that transition. That's choir that we could have at the high school that we don't have because he can't teleport from Weston to Athena. It's just not possible. So we're losing some staffing efficiency in that configuration. Whereas if we had all of our elementary students at Weston, then all of our elementary and early childhood licensed people are in one place. And if we have a single 1st grade class but need 2 2nd grade classes, that staff can move easily in and out of singletons and doubles or blends. Right now, with current configuration, if you needed a 3rd and 4th grade blend, there is no way to do that, even though those people are all elementary licensed. We are making one adjustment for the next school year with our decreased enrollment. We do have room now at Athena Elementary to keep our 4th graders here, which better aligns our elementary staff. And then we're creating a 5th, 6th intermediate hall at Weston, which better aligns that staff, but we're still not reaching optimal efficiency. If we had middle school in the Athena Elementary campus, then Mr. Gao adds a section at the high school because he has a 2-minute walk over to Athena Elementary to teach middle school band, and then he can go right back. If we have a big class come through, for us big is 50 students, and we needed 3 sections of freshman English, our 8th grade English teacher could go pick up a section at the high school and not lose anything in that transition. We could share our woodshop teacher, we could share science teachers, we could share a lot of things in that 6th through 12th band that we just simply cannot do right now. So one of the main areas that we looked at is to be more efficient, to be more fiscally responsible, to get the most out of the staff that we have. Could a grade level reconfiguration help with that? And we believe that it would. We would have our pre-K through 5 in Weston, and we would have our 6 through 12 students all in the town of Athena, spread across 2 campuses that are really co-located. So this is our recommended configuration, that we would have pre-K through 5 in Weston, and we believe we could do some minor renovations to the lower campus. There's 2 classrooms and a gym in that lower campus, and that gym already has a little rock wall in it for preschool. And we could have that be a preschool building. It would allow preschoolers to have their own drop-off and pickup area, and we could create a scenario where they have their own playground area. And because there are 2 classrooms, it allows us the option, if we're ever able to expand to a second preschool class, which is something that we hear when we do our community thought exchanges with the board, that we need more preschool in our towns without having to commute to other towns to offer that. So that creates kind of a nice preschool campus, but again, on the same campus as our elementary staff. And then the upper main Weston campus would be our K-5 school, our elementary school. And then our 6th through 8th graders would move into the elementary school, again with some renovations to accommodate their size. And then 9-12 would remain on a high school campus, but we have now put all of our secondary people within reach of each other. So this is our recommended configuration. Part of the bond package would be to build a career technical education and science space that could be shared 6-12, which again creates increased efficiency with staffing and classroom space.